The year 2525, man is still alive. In the year 2535, if man is still alive. In the year 4555, if man is still alive. Georgia Bank. Georgia Bank. I don't know. I might be saying that a lot in the next coming days. I don't know. Maybe like a starting point, like, I mean, just maybe that's how like a professor's mind works, I mean, we want to get back into like, I mean, how it used to be, like, years ago, many years ago. I mean, I was in college. It almost seemed like, I mean, when I was in college, for acting and stuff, and the professors seemed really bright. There was no like politics involved or anything like that. Not really, none at all, none. It was all about like creativity and your mind and everything, your abilities, like, and history and studying, like, and remembering, being brilliant, writing, painting, whatever, business. I don't know what you want. In the year 2525, you can't always get what you want. Now, when I went like, I don't know, I think it was like 2008, 2009. It almost seems like, just they didn't want any trouble. They didn't want any trouble. And if a student was like inquiring to me, this is my personal experience, okay? So, I mean, you probably have your own, but it almost just seemed like, they just wanted like nothing bad to happen. Everyone get home safe, have your little, your snacks, your lunch, and everything. All right. I was gonna creep up on the lights and everything up there, but we gotta get down to business here. And it is the Friday, the 9th, I believe, right, Twingles? Yes, got your water here. Got a nice compliment on your camera. I did? Yes, excellent. What do you mean excellent? Got more lights down there. Excellent, man. Maybe it's, maybe that was the trick. Again, you well, have your water first. Don't rush. Hi there. Well, what was it? Oh yes, clear. I guess a little clear picture and everything. All right. Forget that. All right. So CNN last night. I mean, of all the things that are going on, they had the ex-wife of Porter. I don't know. I think I seen Hicks in there. I don't know if her name. I don't know. But it's the Porter security clearance. I guess he was running on an intern security clearance, and we'll slowly inch our way over to Green Eggs and Ham. Not Green Eggs and Ham, but I mean Rand Paul, and he had some interesting things he was saying. I don't know how much coverage that he'll get on that today, but I think the bill. I think it got passed. I think the bill got passed. I mean, it's hard. I mean, that was the kind of thing we were looking for, but they were just talking about. Anderson Cooper had the glasses on and everything, and yes, go back, excellent. Well, first let's concentrate on the compliment and everything like that. Can you hear the music? Right. So yes, Anderson Cooper had the glasses on and everything, and interviewing not Porter, but maybe Hicks. And talking about what happened, I'm just guessing 15 years ago. So I guess he was on an intern clearance and all that kind of stuff. All right, so here it is. You know, here it is. Here's the big thing. I just bring in the guests, bring them in. You know, they don't even clear them themselves. Like, you know, it's like, okay, you got a story, come on in. You know, Stormy Daniels, come on in. You know, Mrs. Aldred, you know, it's got, come on in. You know, eyewitness to something, come on in. Come on, tell the story, tell the story. Get it out there, get it out there. Come on, tell the story. We got to hear it. You ain't seen nothing yet.
Put up right against the golf
course. Here's something. I wonder if we get the moon. Yes, the moon. You want the moon? Let me put a lasso around it. A lasso. So, alright, so get in, because let's switch over to Rand Paul, because this thing is much ado about nothing as of right now, because it's just one side. How are we going on? We didn't hear from Porter. We don't even know. You know, and if it is true, it is true. Okay. So what does that mean? Alright, someone gets fired. Okay, someone gets fired. Alright, somebody didn't do her job. Okay, so impeach everybody. You know, get rid of the Mad Dog or Kelly. You know, let's get rid of everyone. You know, you mess up once, you're done. No rehabilitation, no nothing. You know, that's how it is. That's the one rule. One strike and you're out. You know, no more messing around. That goes for everybody. You know, on all sides. So do your investigation. Put your nice glasses on. You know, have your staff. You know, sift through everything. You know, I mean, do the stories that you like, and then, you know, say, this is a banana. You know, some people, you know, might say it as a joke or something. It's not an apple, or you might slip on it. You know. But anyway, serious things. You know, Rand Paul was talking about serious things. I mean, they do research on fish to see if drunk fish act more aggressively than sober fish. Researching on what the man said, like probably on the moon. Like, you know, one step for small, or this is one step for mankind. They want to know if he said a step or step. You know, did he say or did he say step? And I'm gonna research that. You know, and I'm gonna research. You know, taking smiley faces, or taking selfies. Does that, you know, make you more happy? Here's the research. Here's the research. Here. You know, and then, you know, I don't know, Pakistan. You know, here. You need 26 billion, take it. You know, what else you need? Like, you know, you guys are great to us. You know, you love us. Anybody else? You know, but he does have a point. Like, you know, he had it all highlighted. He had it all lots of examples. You know, he was going through about wasteful spending, and you know, he's saying, like, you can't really keep on giving out like more than you're taking in. You know, eventually it's like a huge snowball. You know, it's just out of control. I mean, it's just simple things. You know, You know,
in terms of quantum entanglement is sort of interesting, because there's lots of different kinds of consciousness, and the blockchain definitely is bringing a competitive sort of thing. Because you're right, the banks, of course,
Georgia Bank. Georgia Bank. From the ballroom in Easternly, Virginia. All right, so yes, I thought that was more. I mean, because, you know, in the morning, you know, you're gonna have Morning Joe. You're gonna, like, you know, an hour. I'm sitting there talking about a parade. You know, why is you having a parade? Why is you having a parade? Why is you having a parade? Then you're gonna have, like, you know, CNN, you know, Porter, we got an interview here. Look at this. Look at it. Look at this guy. He's a bad guy. really, really bad, you know. All right, lock him up, throw away the key. Georgia Bank. From the ballroom. Alright, sorry. So let's take it down a few thousand here. So that's it. I mean, that's what I can make out of it. Like, I mean, I almost want to like put the camera on the debate because it was silly. It was silly to me. To me, it was. I mean, because you didn't even do all investigations. Where is this like innocent until proven guilty? And even though, like, all right, I don't know. It's just it's a deflector. It's like to get your mind off of something else. Like, there's something that they're hiding constantly, every single day. It's like all of a sudden, like there's these other stories that want to like find their way through. And even if they do get on there, all right, we're just checking out the job we did yesterday. See, the thing is, we shoveled off all this and everything. And then my aunt, like, she calls me up, like, in the afternoon. I mean, it's no big deal. She's like, the snowplow went by and just, threw all the snow, like, when that happens. I mean, where are the plows supposed to put the snow? I mean, when they go down, and now they want to have a new thing, like, where you have to make sure, and I like that. I think it's a good one. Where, residents, they have to shovel their sidewalks. I mean, and if you don't, then you get a penalty and stuff like that. I mean, we have a lot of revenue coming in here. A lot of nice revenue. And what we do with that, we don't know. Maybe Georgia Bank. Once had me down with my thumb. Ooh. So no, we're not making light of it or anything. It's just like we're starting to see this like repetitive, occurrence. Like it's like a talk show now. It's not even news anymore. And I just scratch my head, like, I'm just sitting there, I'm like, I want to do good, there's things I want to do and everything, I want to be, helpful, ease people's mind, solve problems, work on things, and then, I'm like, oh, I'll listen to the news, see what we're doing, and that's what we're doing, and you have the same people on there, just, oh, he's so terrible. He's disgusting. They're all disgusting. They're yelling. You got them all going back and forth to different, taking one from MSNBC, throwing her over to CNN, putting one on The View, throwing her back over to CNN. Harbaugh, Meadows got a new haircut. People are just screaming,